recorded twice.
Oh.
I see you've recorded.
Re-recorded.
I thought we recorded twice.
No, that would be recording twice.
Recorded.
Wouldn't it be recording twice?
Recorded
Or
twice.
no, recording over the other one.
Yeah. There would only be one re in there.
Did you say re?
Oh, God. Not everything has to be a JoJo reference, Justin.
I mean, I can do a really good one, but I would kind of. Are you sure?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna stand really far away from the mic.
Stand? Is that a JoJo reference?
Are you gonna pose? We need you to pose, even though we can't see you.
I'm one of those fans. I'm sorry.
If you don't pose.
Wow, both of you to assume that I haven't been JoJo posing in every episode.
At least once.
Unironically, I do stand up like at least twice a recording.
Stand?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry to
Stand up, Sky.
Justin, did you already do it?
Look out! It's some sort of enemy stand.
What? No, I'm Stan D, as in Stan, and my last name is Derulo. Derulo? That's a last name, right?
Jason Derulo.
No, Stan Derulo. Call me Stand for short. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't know where this is going.
Help, abort.
Jump out. Jump out.
Yeah, I think this might be a little bit unbreakable.
You've just activated my stand. Fetus deletus.
Not again.
I thought stands had to be named after like a song or an Egyptian god or a
Hold on,
tarot
let me
card.
just check SoundCloud real quick. I'm pretty sure there's a song called Fetus deletus.
There probably is.
Probably.
No, there definitely is one. Man, if stands could be named after fan songs and songs made by people on
imagine them just
SoundCloud,
named
that'd be
after
fucking
anything,
dope.
or just like
You
the
got so
power
many
of my
options now.
stand, skeletons at the farmer's market.
Don't forget my stand, Megalovania. That would be a fun stand. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just stands.
The power of my stand, the first note of Megalovania. Did-
the farmer's market sounds like a Neil Cicerega song.
It's not, but it has a similar energy. It's real good. You should listen to it. I'll pull it up and send it to you.
I'm afraid if whoever's stand is Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Got my Road 20 up and going.
Yeah, you know what? Every time I boot this thing up, it always shows me Nestle's dead body.
What? Why? Is it still there?
Because it's like the...
Oh,
I mean,
it's
like...
still there. I didn't know.
Yeah, because it's in the middle of the freaking area. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Let me help y'all out with that.
Do not move it towards us. I know that's what you're going to
No.
do. There you go. Just shove the dead body into an empty room.
And so, we'll just go ahead and jump right into it. Get started. Hey guys, welcome back to the Infinite Adventures podcast. I hope everyone's doing a-okay. I am trucking. I am trying to truck along. That's what happens when you work retail during the holiday season. But hopefully everyone else is doing okay.
For the most part, yeah. Yeah?
Pretty good.
I died twice on a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge before I meet the first gym leader, so that's awesome.
Oh wait. How do you wait?
Someone decided to roleplay a gunslinger in the parking lot today.
Oh god, no, that's not good.
Oh wait, what?
Wait, that's not good at all.
Yeah, no, they fired like 4 or 5 shots and drove off.
Yeah, we have no clue if... We don't think anyone was hurt.
Well, did a dragon die at least?
No,
Don't
I'm
think
still
so.
here.
Bold of you to call yourself a dragon. I have
Wow,
beef
rude.
with dragons right now. The reason that I couldn't make it to the first gym leader is
You have like
because-
a daily grilling session with dragons where you cook burgers?
And you haven't
Well-
invited me?
No, let me tell you something here, okay?
Is his
It's a
name
type-
Todd Cooper?
The name of the dragon was Rapidash.
Oh, I don't care.
So it was a type randomized challenge where all the Pokemon have random types and all the Pokemon spawn in random places. And
Did you
so
also have visual?
I'm in the patch of grass right outside Pewter City, just grinding. And a Rapidash one-shots the last Pokemon that I had with a Dragon Rage, which always does 40 damage, which is inconvenient when your Pokemon don't have that many health points in a Nuzlocke. So, on the randomizer, I selected do not allow game-breaking moves like Dragon Rage anymore. Yeah, well, look, the way I thought of it was, if I accidentally catch one of these, then should I be allowed to have a loaded gun that can just kill anything?
Obviously, the answer is yes.
Yeah. It's a move that becomes useless. It's a move that does not that loses its effectiveness pretty fast.
Okay, to be fair, when I took it off, a Pokemon also used Dragon Rage on one of my Pokemon because he used Metronome, and I'm like, this game just doesn't like me.
Oh, get wrecked.
Fuck, that wasn't you, Justin? You did this. You willed this into existence.
See, your problem isn't with dragons, it's with Justin.
Oh, God.
You fool, I am a dragon.
Oh, you too.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. Last time we left off, it's kind of weird. So we found a statue needed to one of the statues that we need to kind of swivel their heads to activate the gate. That makes 3 statues we have found, with a 4th somewhere remaining somewhere in this level. We also got into a weird fight with a what was
they got in a fight with a wall.
Well, first it was with I think they're what was a wraith, if I'm not mistaken, I think. And y'all quickly ran away from that. Sadly, y'all ran in the wrong direction and ended up activating a trap style haunt that once triggered surrounded y'all in a magical force cage, which every 6 seconds, technically, since it's every round, you were being hit with some kind of elemental damage, which it was cycling through them all. So it was fire. I think it started with ice. I think ice, fire, acid, and then lightning, and then starting back over with ice. And it was gonna keep doing that. And when I heard John saying, "Hey, let's wait it out. We'll survive it," I was like, "Oh God, we're gonna have to sit here for an hour then, because it was gonna last an hour cycling through this." And so I'm happy I did not take that choice, and I chose to ignore John and go with more investigating, I guess. And y'all figured it out.
They fucked around and found out.
Yeah, y'all found out it was a haunt, and thanks to Jira's special little abilities, y'all managed to kind of like neutralize it for a moment. It's not destroyed, and I would say that y'all would probably know. Zal would probably know the most about haunt. He will have an understanding that you can kind of like mess up a haunt or like kind of disable it for a minute, but unless proper steps are taken to destroy it, then it will just reset during its reset period, which is different for every haunt.
To be fair, I thought that the puzzle was going to be like Unforgotten Realms, where the thing was going to come crashing down on them, and every time they reset the button, the ceiling would cave in on them. But if they didn't press the button, the ceiling would go back up and everybody would be fine. Because it felt to me like that kind of puzzle.
I feel like that's more like a cartoon puzzle, to be honest, than like a real Dungeons and Dragons puzzle, I guess, or Pathfinder puzzle, since that's what we're playing. But I guess I can understand why you would think that maybe it's made out to feel like it's a magical trap. But it technically is not. It's a haunt. It's just a very weird style haunt that uses the effect of like it takes kind of the look of a magical trap. They were able to take care of that. Y'all scurried down to the bottom, down the hallway, to the double doors, and y'all start to try to force your way through. I don't know exactly. No, I think the only reason why y'all bothered to detect thoughts was because you saw there was a barricade on the other side. Other than that, y'all are gonna go in there guns blazing. But upon noticing a barricade and upon doing your detect thoughts and all that good stuff, y'all noticed that there were some people on the other side. 2 of them. One of them being very intelligent and the other one being average. Or at least around average.
A little below average.
Yeah, upon prying more into these minds, y'all, or specifically Zal, notices a very familiar presence. I guess it's kind of weird because I don't know if you can actually hear a voice, in a sense, but we played it as you can hear a voice. And you heard a very familiar one, a good friend, one would say, maybe, a loyal companion by now, maybe.
I mean, just because we like to say his name doesn't mean he's our friend.
I will beg to differ. I think he's
I feel, if anything, all the puns are disrespectful.
But they are fun. It's just a shame that most of them have been out of character.
I got
Although
the person that was in there.
Many of them were in character, just to point out.
Got absolutely nothing from the other character.
I think if you were to hear these in person, he would become Smack Nam Nun.
no.
man.
So
No, I'm not gonna give you that. No, give me a David point for that.
Oh
I will say, my temp character has just been calling him mac and cheese.
no! Thought we were allowed one Munn pun each session.
Macintosh.
They have to at least be good. That is where we last left off. Zal, you hear the voice of a very beloved figure in this podcast, Miyaki and Munn, on the other side of the door. But there is another mind back there, another being back there that you
And it's
cannot
laughing.
pry into.
Because it ended on Zal saying, "Macdi and Munn, you son of a bitch!" Followed by just intense laughter from inside.
Miaknim buns.
Is
Ready
that
to
canon?
go.
That happened?
That is how we ended last week.
Just confirming whether it's canonicity.
No.
The canonicity of what?
Was that what Zal said, or was that just more like out of character?
I'll say it's in character.
Okay.
So there is now laughter coming from the other side of the door.
Who's Macnian pun?
I don't think that's what was said, but okay. The game is yours.
I know my character is mishearing it.
That feels like a stretch to have be relevant.
Huh?
The game is yours.
So who's this Macnian bun character?
Oh man, this is a tough one. Hold on.
Hmm?
Okay. You see Assad kind of look at Zal and Jira as he has just moments ago in this canon yelled that he is going to murder Munn. He kind of pulls himself back of it and he goes, "Okay, all right, hold on, backtracking, just a second." All right.
Okay. He walks back.
No, Jira, you get the fuck back over here right now.
I thought you told me to backtrack.
No, I'm backtracking right now.
Okay, then you go for a few steps.
All right, hold on.
That's not what
Zal?
he means, whoever you are.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh god, you see him kind of
This is an
panicking a
AB
bit.
Conversation that they're having together, not one you can hear.
He's having this internal logic just going on because of the fact that every time he's ever recently we have been fucking up really badly because of making horribly rash decisions. And Zal, he looks at Zal's like, "Okay, we have to play this cool." He's saying this out loud enough where the people on the other side can hear him. We have to play this cool because I am
What?
not going to lose my cool right now. Jiro, I don't know if you know this, but this man here has almost killed me,
Bro.
3 to 4 goddamn times, and
Bro.
I didn't even get to meet him.
Bro, I have to ask you something.
What do you want to ask?
How can you
me,
ask
Jiro?
me to be cool? I'm literally on fire.
I mean, on the other hand, though, I think we're literally holding his house hostage.
That is true.
Oh.
We do own him.
No, not him. His house.
That's not how property works. His name is on it, right?
Technically, there was no name on the deed, so.
Can I make a law check?
Oh, man.
I'm just
okay, I
kidding.
just want to confirm this. None of this is being, not said out loud, right? Everything is just.
I'm saying this out loud.
Which part?
I think this
I don't know
might
about the house
Assad's
stuff,
call
but-
for cautiousness. I don't think any of us are being particularly cautious in our tone or volume.
Okay, so
No, I'm just saying, like, not out of character. I'm just saying that he's not explicitly going to, like, be aggressive with Munn unless it demands this.
okay, but you said what you said.
I still said what I said.
Okay, and you said it.
I said what I said.
And you
If
said
Zal
it
wants
so
to
that
take
it
back
can be
what,
heard.
if Viv wants to take back the house stuff, then my character
Nah.
did not respond with the house. Okay.
Jiro doesn't even know, so he's just like, okay, cool.
Okay, so to begin with, you still have your detect thoughts going, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so as this happening, or as this interaction happens, the first thing that is spoken out loud upon opening the door, or upon reading the thoughts in there, is that it's Miyaki-man, you son of a bitch, whatever. His train of thought, or what he's thinking about at this moment, changes. The first thing he was thinking about, that if it's he's hoping that whoever's on the other side is Munn, and if it's not Munn,
Laos?
Oh, sorry, Laos. Yeah, if it's not Laos, then they have to get ready to fight. As soon as you say, what you said, Zal, there's a turn to his thoughts, to why do they know my name? How do they know my name? Did Laos send them? Are they here to save us? But then as Assad continues the conversation in his direction, then you start to hear his thought change again, with oh shit, no, they're not Munn, they're not Laos's men. This guy, I guess, hates me. Why does he hate me? I'm gonna have to protect myself now.
I forget. So, do we currently assume that Munn was taken, or that he was hired properly?
No, Munn partnered up with Laos to come to the Mysterium.
Munn was probably after some sort of research that would help him in his project.
No, Munn was here to help translate the Necronomicon.
No, that's...
Yeah,
I forgot that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Munn is fucked. Even if we don't show up.
Alright, so there's Munn, but our goal is Laos. Could either of you point us in the... Well, no. Is there a statue in the room you're in? That's all we need to know.
I mean, you could try to come in and find out, but I don't think the mac and cheese here will let you.
Oh,
he kind of you kind of hear I guess something being slapped, and it's he's trying to slap your armor, and goes no, they're not allowed in. You walk in, you will have to face us.
Hey, look, dude. Is there a statue in there?
You see, now I kind of want to jokingly tell Munn that he's a month behind rent because he's been missing for that long.
Oh yeah, he has me.
But that wouldn't make sense here.
We're the tax collector.
Oh my god. Look, Munn, I know you don't know us, or maybe you do, I have no idea at this point, but I know we're not going to be able to convince you to help us out here and open the goddamn door and let us turn where the statue is in there.
You're interested in the Necronomicon. I'm also a scholar. We could work something out.
Or just gonna ignore the fact that he killed you.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore the fact that he killed... wait, hold on, he didn't kill me.
I'm just kidding. I don't know that.
No, he nearly killed all of us with the bullshit that was in his lab, and did kill Nestle, but he got better, and now Nestle is dead again.
Didn't.
Yeah, unfortunately. Apparently, he can't come back a second time.
To know that this death is literally worse than death.
I would like to compartmentalize that and not think about it, please.
And this is being said out loud, Munn responds back with, I have hurt no one, and I have not killed anyone.
Oh,
Stop
no.
spreading these lies.
So, you technically didn't kill anyone because you didn't sick the people on us. We were sent to your home to make sure you are okay, and obviously your automated defenses nearly killed us.
I do have one question. Are those flesh puppets made from you? No answer. I technically killed him twice. I've already killed you twice, technically.
I don't think that's how that
Mac
counts.
and cheese?
Well, I mean, if they're made of him, they are technically him, right? That's how that works. Anyways, hey, this is a compliment, I guess. Those are some pretty tough monsters. Not gonna lie.
Wait,
Constructs?
let me get this straight. You're mad that my defense systems almost killed y'all for trespassing in my home.
Well, no, retroactively, it's no longer trespassing. We own your home now.
Technically, you almost killed us on our property. Are we sharing this home?
Oh, sure, why
Or are we
not?
splitting it? Okay, cool. You were trespassing on our property. Wait. I'm so
own your-
confused.
We own your property.
Now, do we actually
You,
have the
Jira,
deed, or
you
is it
just
on
met
Anya?
you.
I don't know what's going on.
Wait,
actually.
It's on Anya.
Wait, we can't unretcon that. I like that idea, though.
Yeah, we own you. I think.
No, we
No.
already clarified. That's not how that works.
We own
Oh.
his
But
home.
Munn! Oh my god. Munn, I know that you're a smart man, and hopefully this makes sense to you, but you are literally being a traitor to the entire world right now.
Also, actually, we're really only after Laos. He's wanted for negligence of a position.
Yeah, that's the only thing the law
Fuck,
knows
are you
he's done.
Pathfinders?
Technically, yes.
Although the main person who was actually a member of the Pathfinders just died.
But
Like
we're
over there.
honorary
Hey,
ones
which one of you
until-
was the Pathfinder?
Technically, Zal, did Anya say that you were going to be a Pathfinder too? Wait, you work with the Pathfinders, aren't you a Pathfinder?
I was going to make items for Pathfinders without being part of their actual, like, their actual I'm trying to be
Organization.
saying, like, you wouldn't have filler words like that. Without being part of their adventuring teams, but I never met up with them. Instead, I decided to go on this death wish of a quest.
Which was a horrible quest to pick, if
Hey.
if you don't mind me saying.
Wait, Hassan. Did you still have anything like any kind of note from the Pathfinders?
I don't think it's
Introducing you?
No, I think that Anya did put a recommendation in for him though.
Yes.
That's all I know.
Wait. So you personally never got him? Got the letter?
No,
You never kept it?
I don't have any receiving mail. I've only made outgoing mail.
Anyway, I
Huh.
believe Assad is currently an honorary Pathfinder.
Honorary Pathfinder. Technically a Pathfinder.
Man, couldn't you find a better job?
To be fair, the job kind of chose us at this point.
Are you true? Okay, so I'm gonna need some roles here. Are we trying to intimidate? Be diplomatic here? What's?
I feel like on some level we're trying to, like, mess with Munn at this point. Is saying that you'll kick someone out of their home if they fight you intimidate? I think it is.
That is intimidation for sure.
If that
Wait,
is what
let me
y'all-
intimidate.
If y'all are legitimately saying that you own his house and all of that, I mean, one, you ought to give me a bluff check for that because you don't own his house.
We know that's a lie now.
Yeah, you don't own his house. Of course, if you ever return back to Casimir, you'll be hunted down by the esoteric knight. So, give me a bluff check on that.
Oh, I'm actually not good at these.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, I'm good at them.
Oh,
I think.
I was gonna say, I thought my charisma was higher. It was.
Jira, what's your score and bluff? Wait, you haven't been talking though. That makes no sense.
That would not count.
Wait, have you? I've been trying to say something, but.
Sorry.
Go ahead, squeeze your melon.
Technically,
in
what
there.
you've been trying to say is that we own Munn, which has already been proven to not be real.
Yeah. Sorry, J Dog.
But then I've been following it up with we own your house.
He tells you that okay, I don't know what makes you think that you own my home, whether you have a piece of paper or whatever. That's a joke. I am known in Casimir. One word from me, and you'll be arrested on sight as soon as you step foot there again.
I mean, I think also we can point out to everyone there that you're trying to end the world. So who's really doing the greater crime here?
And what proof do you have of that?
What proof do we have of that actually? We've been kind
Jira
of on this
opens
esoteric quest.
Nestle's book.
We have some
Also,
pirates
it's
that know.
Laos that's trying to end the world.
Is Laos trying to end the world, but he is aiding it, so he is a accomplice.
You're
Yes,
an
but who knows
accomplice
how
to
much-
Laos.
Who knows how much Munn knows?
Wait, but like how? But hold on. Like,
Wait, you
what does it
are
really
both
matter what
working
evidence
for
we
Laos,
have?
right?
Okay,
No, I mean,
well,
like,
this
think
is
about it. We really
speaking
don't
out
need
of
evidence. I'm
character.
pretty sure that whatever kind of judges they have zone of truth or some sort of weird like magic discerning, like lie discerning thing. Like I'm pretty sure they'll be able to know that we're telling the truth, or at least what we think is the truth. Man, this is some complicated
I would
bullshit.
say, to be honest, you found nothing showing proof that Munn is doing anything other than trying to help
Translate the
Darrows
book, yeah.
get better skin for them to live in the above world.
Oh, I see
Don't
how
we
it is.
have
Didn't this-
proof that he's
didn't he-
working for Laos, though? And we have proof that Laos is trying to end the world.
He said that the only letter you have is information that Munn found the location of the book he's looking for, and if he needed help with the translation of it, because it will be in Necro, he can help with the translation of the book.
Didn't
So,
he cut
I mean, it's
open
one of those
someone, though?
things where if, I guess you could use that as some type of evidence, but then Munn can just respond with, I was just translating a book. I didn't know what he was trying to do with that information. I wasn't sure what he's doing. I was just helping a friend out with translating a book he couldn't read.
How well known are the Pathfinders? Because I know that Anya has been sending texts. Not sending text. You know what I mean?
Texts.
Like, has been sending, like, messages
The secret test.
to
It was more like
the Pathfinders Guild.
The last time she sent a message, y'all were in Casimir.
So, that's been recent.
Recent, but quite a bit.
At least a week? No, wait, more than that. 2 weeks? 2 weeks and a half? 2.5?
And also, she had checked in at Casimir, but she never checked out at Casimir. As far as the Pathfinder Society knows, she's still in Casimir.
Zamindor was the being that Laos is trying to bring in, right?
Yes.
Or is he trying to bring in someone else?
Yes, Zamindor.
Squiggly, fungal,
Yeah,
penis
fungal
monster.
guy.
Because, like, right now, I'm, like, 50-50 on just dooming both of these people by covering Jury's ears and saying Zamindor at them, which is it is canon that would be encouraged by this curse. Man, that's fucked up.
Hey, look, if it gets the message across, it gets the message across.
Zal's just like, Jira, cover your ears and do not listen to a word I say.
Jira covers his ears and looks at him, trying to read his lips, but can't.
So, you are working with Count Laos, who is trying to bring a being known as Zamindor, who, now that you know their names, you're royally fucked, who think of Rovagog, but like 10 times worse.
Sounds painful. Cool.
And so, by aiding Laos in his goal to bring this dark being into our world, you are attempting to end the world.
Did you just say you were trying to end
I don't think he gave you the sign to uncover your ears.
bread?
Also, it's probably for the best that we don't repeat that name for the rest of this conversation.
I'm concerned that Jira picked up on some of that. Jira, did you hear the name?
Were you trying to read his lips?
A little bit, but not much.
If you were trying
Like, I tried to, but my-
read his lips, you heard the name.
Okay,
let
that's
him do
bullshit.
let him
My
let him
boss
do-
bullshit. I said he couldn't read lips.
You only understood Zamindor.
Oh, come on, David. Come on, David.
Come on, David, be cool, man.
Come on, be cool, man.
Come on, man.
It's like it's like you were told that like he wants to be known. He wants information of himself out there.
So he's supernaturally helping his name spread even when it shouldn't.
You shouldn't. I mean, it's reading lips. People can do that.
True.
Just David, just because I'm reading your lips doesn't mean that I know
Yeah.
what exactly what
But
you
somehow
said.
you understood this. It kind of just like it almost like whispered
It's a
itself
name
to
with a
you.
magical effect.
So
Okay.
let's say you use sign language and do the name. Would that also work?
Maybe.
Hearing it in braille, hearing it in braille.
Hearing it in
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Anything.
Feeling it in braille, hearing it in Morse code, seeing it in a kid's cartoon. God, there's so many fucked up ways you can spread this message.
I mean, knowing anything about Zamindor, including his name, causes him to start doing his work, so...
Spreading his name would be exactly what he wants.
It specified that his name corrupts.
Mhm.
So
Listen, I don't know you, but that was kind of a dick move.
Why, did you not know the name yet?
Well, Munn caused us no end of trouble with the defenses that we were trying to get through to find this place. Because legitimately, all we are after is Laos.
Did I actually
Go
like,
get your
listen?
mind erased later.
No,
Lord
don't
knows
do it.
I'm going to need to.
Please don't erase your mind. We literally went through a whole quest to undo that.
No,
No.
not all of
Man.
it.
I think it's kind of an all or nothing deal. I don't know how to tell
No,
you
I know that there's a spell. There's the modify memory spell.
Also, since we got our memories back, does Lao's whatever power he got from us get undone? I feel like that's a bullshit move if it's not.
he got no
Probably
power
not.
from that. He got information by that.
Fuck.
So
Look, Munn, I know there's really no way to convince you out of this, but like, what could we sway you with that could get you to stop working with Laos and in the goddamn world?
Well, I mean, one, I still haven't gotten.
I'm doing a sense motive
I still
on these
haven't
people.
gotten any rolls for intimidation or bluff. So I mean, intimidation or diplomacy.
Well, okay, I'm gonna do diplomacy at this point because I'm legitimately weighing my odds here at this point because
Can I roll
I'm
both?
scared of Munn. Look, Assad is actually terrified of Munn. He's just like trying not to show it. 18. Ooh, a good diplomacy roll for me. Oh.
Hey, Zal, can I take off my hands yet?
What? Oh,
Done yet?
yes, probably.
Man, you are really good at not listening.
I'm just expecting Jared to go, so what's this about? About Zamindor? And it's like, damn it! And I can roll. Am I allowed to roll both intimidate and diplomacy? I assume I can't.
No, because both roles or both actions kind of are conflict with each other.
Alright, fine. We'll roll diplomacy
I
for
wanna
the explanation.
I want to stab the president in the chest while nicely telling him to don't blow up my home.
What were you saying, Justin?
Oh, I was gonna say. So I heard you talking about the Breakfast Champion Club. Is that about right?
That is absolutely correct, Jira.
Oh
job.
man, you didn't invite me.
Well, the first rule is don't talk about it, of course. Now, at this point, we roll to bluff Jira, right?
No, at this point, Jiro rolls to bluff you.
Oh, that's awesome.
I rolled a
kind
14.
Of true, I guess. What was the performance roll?
Oh, I use perform oratory in place of diplomacy and sense motive.
That's ridiculous.
How does
I kind of want to see what I would have rolled.
Do
Versatile
you remember how I'm
performance.
variant multi-classed bard?
Yes.
So, I want to say it was at level 11 I gained that ability.
Okay, but we also found out that you do poetry. So did you poetically make them friendly?
I think it's supposed to represent being well-spoken.
Oratory can be speeches, and Zal did kind of give a speech there.
It's
Hey,
your Captain America moment. What's up, Justin?
Hey, Munn, I just want to go home. Is that okay? It's not too much of asking.
Well,
Get out of there.
I also would like to go home. I'll tell you what, buddy. We need to get through this whole place, and then we're allowed to go home. But first, we'll stop by...
McDonald's.
No, there were a group of Death Knights we met who seemed vaguely aware of what we're dealing with, who might be able to help us, or help me. Help me with a little problem.
What problem?
The thing that Jira's not allowed to know about.
Ah, yes, of course. Also, yes, Jira, we can stop by McDonald's if you want.
What's McDonald's?
There's a...
It's a farm.
Yeah, he's got a farm nearby with a little shop where he,
Oh, okay.
he, like, does, like, a
Sounds
chopping
good.
motion. Fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
Mhm.
Ah, yes. Good old McDonald's.
Okay, so he tells you with the diplomacy check. Actually, like Assad's diplomacy would not have been enough. Okay, well, he kind of like you don't know this, but for Don's sake, he's like looking at Don's character, kind of back and forward towards the door. He goes like, okay, if you need our assistance, we will gladly help you. In one condition, that whatever things you think we are doing here are maybe forgotten. Maybe we were never here.
I think we can work with that.
I mean, hey, I'm just here to read a book.
What do you say, y'all? Assad, are you okay with giving Munn amnesty?
You do hear this pause, by the way.
He's the guy that tried to kill us, right?
Sort of.
He almost did successfully kill me twice.
Again, my house was protecting itself.
No,
from
you
intruders.
don't understand. I understand what you're saying, but it literally had your face on it.
Yes, because it's my home.
You know, Assad,
Out of
technically we
character.
haven't seen his real
Damn.
face.
To be honest,
Out
out
of-
of character, when people put their names on their items, this man puts his old face on there.
Out of character. Because my brain likes to crosswire like sound words that sound similar. names that sound similar, like Norin Rad and Darian Cross for or whatever reason. Darren Norris and Darren Cross, I guess. My brain, every time you say Macnian Munn, an image of Anthony Mackie pops up in my head. So maybe he doesn't look like the constructs.
Guys, I just remembered that I left holes in Munn's walls.
Ah, you can fix them.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
Okay,
we're just not
hold
going to
on.
mention that.
Hold on. Sorry. I'm off track here. Out of character. I want to weigh my options here. So basically, Munn says that he's gonna help us get through this place if we just don't report him and just let him do what he's doing. Like,
Hey, Munn, why are you here with Laos anyways, other than translating the book? You don't owe him anything, do you?
he doesn't like own you or anything, does he?
Wait, he's a friend. Why wouldn't you help a friend?
Yeah, but he's like trying to do weird stuff.
I don't
That
think
I don't
they
know
were
about.
aware of that.
Wait, what do
I'm
you
not
think
aware
Laos
of
is
what?
doing?
Him trying
The-
to become a champion of God?
A god that's much worse than Rovagog himself?
How do you know? These are old gods.
Hello?
You don't know where their interests lies anymore.
I know a lot more than you would think.
That sounds dangerous.
Yes, knowing this much does seem to have been a mistake.
Sucks to be you. Does it hurt?
No, but it's weird and gross and I don't like it.
Not interested.
Wait, and no one else can no, other people can see the mold on Zal, right?
Yes.
Or no? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Look, I know that you think that he's trying to like summon some sort of powerful deity to like be his champion or whatever, but like what do you think that entails for the rest of humanity?
Or any other sentient beings.
I thought that humanity was an all-encompassing term. I guess that's not the case.
Just aside going humanity, Zal, resident elf, what?
I mean, that kind of depends on the god.
Big, moldy, fungal, wants to eat everything.
Oh, so a god of mold.
Sure, we'll call them a god of mold.
Sounds like things are gonna rot.
Yeah, that's not great.
Which, I mean, that kind of already happens.
I don't know if you know this, but mold is kind of a slow burner. Shouldn't really be jutted onto all of life.
You've never lived in a forest, have you?
Mostly cities.
Let's put
disgusting,
it this
moldy
way.
cities.
I think I have like less than 2 weeks to live as a result of what I know,
That sucks.
and it's all related to this god.
Yeah, definitely gonna be popping by the priesthood to get my mind wiped of you mentioning that shit.
Oh, does that work? I feel like that shouldn't absolve you.
It might.
Have you tried?
It's worth a shot.
Have you tried to stop fighting it? Let it
Oh,
happen.
Mon, no.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe. I mean, you're stopping a god from coming. Why would they not retaliate against you? I mean, if you leave him alone, maybe you'll be left alone. I mean, hey, life. That is how life works. Life adapts. Things happen. That is the natural cycle of life. This being will bring great change to this world, and we just have to adapt to it.
I am going to be diplomatizing with Munn here, but it is not directly. It's not related to Jamandor or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a different thing for getting it Laos for though, because didn't you say he was a count?
Yes, and he's been missing for
Hang
over
on,
a
hang on,
year.
Hang on, chatting with Munn real quick. Like, you actually have a pass with the esoteric knights and such. I don't think Munn has any sort of pass if he's actually not doing his job. And owning land like that, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, otherwise shit goes down the drain. I mean, did the guy at least put a regent in place?
Of course. He left someone in charge.
Did he? I wasn't there.
Yep, he was left in charge and was killed by the party.
Let's see.
Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Sometimes we kind of just do things.
The boss fight of book 2, Melissan.
Yeah.
She was left in charge.
Wasn't she also negligent in her duties?
She was also not paying the taxes owed to the crown, and was actually using the people in the town as well. But, I mean, is that really Laos's fault?
A corrupt regent, yes, that would be
Wait a
considered
minute, hold
Laos's
on.
fault by the ruling party.
I just want to point out that our entire game at this point has been an elaborate IRS trying to get their money story, but also it turns out that they were trying to deal with eldritch horrors, which is pretty normal for the IRS if you think about
But it
it.
is.
Is this a Scooby-Doo plot?
Hiring cops. This is the IRS hiring cops to go get the fucking taxes.
Hold on, I'd like to retire from the campaign. I ain't no cop.
Oh no, you're just a subcontractor. Actually, everyone currently here is a subcontractor. Anya was the investigator.
This sounds uncomfortably either feudalistic or capitalistic, and I'm not here for it.
We are
It's
in a
feudalistic
feudalistic.
for
We are
sure.
in a
We
feudalistic society.
We need a little bit of capitalism in our lives.
No, we
Oh,
really
no.
don't. Can I go play Hell's Rebels?
So anyway,
Oh,
Mac and
God.
Cheese, we helped them get down to Laos now that you've healed up a bit. And Laos wins. You read that damn book that you're gonna read for him. They win. Laos pays his taxes or whatever. I don't fucking know. And I get to read the Umbral Leaves. Goddammit!
The fuck are the Umbral Leaves?
Don't fucking worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
It's a religious book.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
It is the holy text of Zonkuthon.
God's damn, man, that's hardcore.
Yeah,
I'm so confused.
the way that I decided to flavor it is he's wanting to read the original copy of the Umbral Leaves, which causes pain to read.
Oh no, you're one of those fucking hellraisers, aren't you?
Munn does tell you, like, but what if Munn returns and we're not here?
Laos.
Oh, sorry.
My God!
What if Laos returns and we're not here to accompany him out of the building? Everything
Wait.
we've just done would be lost.
Laos can't leave unless we have all the gates open.
Right, you can't go back up.
No, he went back. He's going down. You could turn off the systems as soon as you reach the end.
Listen, this'll get you to him and get him reading some of that shit a bit. Get him having that shit translated a bit faster. I was left here because you couldn't continue onward at the time.
Can I sense motive on him?
Go for it.
On
I
who?
guess.
On you. You keep saying that that Munn needs help. Oh fuck, it's a 13.
Needed.
Do with that what you
Needed
will.
help.
Needed.
More like needed a guard, really.
I mean, he's not lying, so hey, you sense that he's being honest. He tells you I mean, if you go, I have to join. I have to go with you. I don't think I can make it here on my own, but I'm not risking my life to save them. First sign of trouble, I'm out of there.
I think that I don't think that they would expect you to be joining in on the fighting anyway. No
After they
thanks.
broke in my home, I'm pretty sure I left someone there to tell anybody who approaches to leave.
If I was a good liar, I would just said it was defective.
Looks at the barricade.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't break in.
Yeah, Jiro just got here.
Laos is gonna kind of stand back. I'm sorry, Munn. Fucking hell! I swear, I'm gonna punch my computer.
It's Winter and
You
What's Her
mean-
Face all over again.
This confirms to me that if
mean
Winter
Sky?
and
You
Freeling
mean
were in
Winter?
the same, Winter and Freeling were in the same room together, that they would confuse each other for each other.
Munn is gonna stand back and kind of let you remove the barricade, and he's standing there with his You see, he has.
I mean, hell, I'm probably the one who built it.
He has he's armed basically. He's just waiting for the doors to swing open and them charging in to attack, basically. But he'll wait and and I'll go ahead and reveal the little map.
No angel statue.
Ah, nuts. There's no statue.
I mean, we asked. You
Yeah,
didn't
and-
tell us.
Yeah, and we didn't tell you.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought that was more of a non-committal, I'm not going to tell you kind of situation.
And so as the doors open up, you see this pretty big guy, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're head to toe in armor.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit of description of what he looks like a little bit.
Well, for what you can see, he is a tall humanoid in very spiky black and red armor.
How spiky
Just
is
humanoid.
it?
Oh, I guess we wouldn't know what he is until he takes it off.
Take it off.
He's not gonna take it off.
Not in front of us now.
For the players, what
Not
race
right
are
now.
you? For the listeners, what's your race?
Oh, he is a race called a Gunzi. They're like fetchlings, but for absolute chaos. Like similar to how fetchlings are for the Shadowfell, ASMR are for pretty much any of the positive planes. Tieflings for the Abyss or the Inferno. For chaos, you have the Gunzi.
How do you spell that? Because I searched it and it's like a town in Botswana.
Ganzi.
I never heard of that race before.
They're interesting.
Yes. Now, being so closely related to the Maelstrom, there are oddities about them, and they do often get mistaken for tieflings. These oddities, in my case, take form in Quibble, which basically allows me to, once per day, force a single reroll of a d20. As long as the creature's within 20 feet. And the other is see invisibility once per day.
Ooh, that is pretty useful.
Yeah, and for I already know what you are. From what we know, I guess we can kind of infer that you are a worshiper of Zancuthon.
Yes.
What is your class?
My class is anti-paladin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
So you thought paladin wasn't edgy enough for you?
I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting Hell Knight with the spiky armor.
I was thinking the same thing too, but I'm okay with anti-paladin.
So here's the funny thing. Zal might still think this is a Hell Knight.
You think the Crusades are bad? Wait until the anti-paladin comes in.
You think the Crusades are bad? Now get ready for the anti-Crusades.
He
Oh,
is
no.
he is holding a very spiky chain ready for you all to try and attack. And in the middle of that spiky chain, threaded through each of its eye holes, is a skull. This isn't just a worshipper of Zonkuthon. This is an absolute this guy is definitely Zonkuthon's.
He's a fanboy. He's one of those teenage girls standing in front of the BTS bus, yelling "Zancuthon" whenever he has.
They're
a
called
chance.
stands, David.
Stands?
Stands? No, that's
No!
what the JoJo characters use in the amazing anime series JoJo Bizarre Adventures.
Wait, hold on. Popular K-pop names.
Is it a
We can make a
BTS
pun
or
out of this.
something?
No, we can't.
Hold on, there's gotta be one
Hold
that
on,
starts with
I've been
J.
talking to Gideon. What the fuck is going on?
In the back, you see, you finally get to see the real Machian Munn standing in the background. He has like a little battle stance ready. Looks kind of pathetic of a battle stance. You know he's not a good fighter. He kind of has his little stands up going. And
He's a scientist, not a war hero.
he looks exactly the same.
He's very large.
I mean, yeah, I kind of enlarged it so you can see.
Ah,
you
yes,
can
of
see
course.
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, Munn, we actually don't have your deed now that I think about it. There is a corpse that we will need to go look at.
Well, that's a nice way of saying Anya.
Is that where the lizard went?
What
Lizard.
lizard?
What lizard?
Lizard?
Wait, how do you know?
Do you just sense lizards?
Do you have a lizard detector?
Spell detect
No.
lizard.
Magnian was watching the fight earlier.
Squishy was never part of the fight.
No,
What?
but Andrus was.
But Squishy was never part of the fight.
Andrus was.
Are you talking
Andrus
about-
looks like a lizard man.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Don. I thought you were talking about Squishy.
Nope.
Okay. As soon as everything gets ready, you see Munn kind of like snap his fingers and like do like a come here motion to the side, and you see this kind of like wobble, kind of like a penguin, kind of wobble towards him, kind of like fly up onto his shoulder, and then
Oh, great. You've got one of those things too. What is that?
oh, sorry. Wait, and there.
The fuck is that?
What?
in character.
Hold on, is that a Digimon?
It really does look like
Yeah,
one.
his name
Oh,
is,
hell yeah.
Demomon.
I think it's a quasit.
Hey, Munn, what's with the demon?
How dare you? This ain't no demon.
What is that?
It's my homunculi.
Oh,
Your husband?
Hold on, plural?
Plural.
You used the plural form of homunculus.
Oh, I thought homunculi is single.
No. Homunculi is plural.
No,
Homunculus is
homunculus,
single.
homunculi. Listen, don't ask me to decline a Latin noun. I haven't done that in 8 years.
What the fuck would homunculi mean? One who homuncles?
No, it's
Let's just leave.
it's the
Okay.
singular genitive form
Okay.
of
Son.
homunculus.
We're going right now. Let's go.
Oh, hey, hold on, Jira. Make sure you don't walk into that goddamn trap.
I wasn't the one that started it, okay? You guys all ran first.
You ran behind us.
I'm
Strange
sorry,
thing.
I was just faster than you.
For some reason, though, it
I
didn't go
am
off
just
until
speed.
all 3 of us were there.
Yeah, that was very odd. I thought it would have made more sense if just like me
It wasn't
got
a trap,
in there
it
and
was a
got
haunt, so...
shut down.
Maybe
Okay.
it might have.
Hold on, we
My
might
brain's
want
not
to check
working.
to see if it's one way next time.
It doesn't seem like
Oh
they're
god.
going to be attacking.
Takes off his helmet, and that's a toad head.
Ribbit.
Can Zal still read minds right now?
Not
I
my
mean,
character's mind.
I never dismissed it.
Assad just kind of like turns around and is thinking out loud so that Zal can hear him. Hey, not gonna lie, I don't trust Munn, but he also terrifies me. So, I'm trying to play this as close as we can.
You know, like in thinking in his head, you know, this frog guy, he looks kind of
Kinda tasty.
ugly.
Boil them in a pot of water.
But you know what?
No, I hope he doesn't skip leg
Wha-
day. We need all that meat on those legs.
Wait, was that in character?
No, that was not.
Why would that ever be in character?
But
Yes,
then he
Saul's a
pulls-
cannibal now.
Yeah, but then he pulls out a ration bar and starts chewing on it.
But you know what? What do I know? I'm just a guy of fire.
You see that the homunculus kind of like scurries over towards you and like starts asking for some of the ration.
Break off a piece, hand it over. Here you go, little guy.
Look, I told you already. He doesn't need to eat.
That doesn't mean he can't enjoy it.
All he does is just chews it and spits it out.
And you can enjoy that.
You don't have to eat sugar all the time. You can. Probably shouldn't. Alright, did we already activate this one?
I don't think we've turned any of them.
Yeah, none of them have been turned.
Yeah, finishes his ration bar, puts the helmet back on.
Hey, how good are either of you at fighting wraiths?
Okay, well, we need to go down anyways to
Okay,
check up on Laos.
is that good to know what a wraith is? A 16.
16, no.
The fuck's a wraith?
It's like a ghost, but
Worse.
Yeah, basically.
Picture a ghost. Picturing it, now picture it worse. Oh, yeah, it's that.
It also has a nasty tendency of hiding in the walls for us, so who knows how we're actually gonna fucking deal with this.
Yeah, stay away from walls.
I have an idea.
I hope your idea is not burn this place down. Looks at Jira.
Huh?
No, this place has... this place has good books.
I've read better.
Fire.
Jira, I can hear you.
Must burn it down. Must burn it down. The fire speaks to me. It tells me to burn.
It talks to me in tongue.
I turned the statue.
Wait, whoa. Wait. What makes you think you could just easily approach it like that?
I walked up to it. Oh no.
Oh, okay. Oh, that statue. Okay, you're good.
I know it's not the one at the top.
I don't have row 20 open.
You knew that I wasn't going to the danger statue.
I forgot. Look, David forgot the placement of all these statues. David forgot there was
fine.
one between Munn and the statue on the very top corner.
So, what happened to your lizard person?
Anya and Andres were the ones that got caught recently, unfortunately.
Ah, the one that has the deed to Mac and Cheese's lab.
Yeah, you keep saying mac and cheese. What is that?
Delicious.
Like, is that
Macintosh.
I've had a Macintosh before. Those are pretty good.
I don't know what those are.
So it's a
They're
type of apple.
apples. Jira, you said the word.
What?
Listen, there's this tavern back home that serves it. It's
Yeah, they're
pasta with this cheese sauce on it.
Pasta.
That's when as you're talking, you have Munt in the background, kind of mumbling to himself, and goes like, "Oh, that was the explosive expert, from what I can see, correct?"
I mean, Zal knows how to make explosives too.
I would never call myself an expert on explosives in terms of using them in combat.
But in terms of making them,
The one that
You
killed
can
the
make
short
them.
blue one.
What kind of experts let someone die like that? I wouldn't say this is a pretty good expert if you're killing people with your own weapons like that. At least
How
ones
do
you're
these
not
stat-
supposed to kill.
how do these statues turn exactly?
I believe you
swivel
snap their
heads.
neck.
How far can they swivel?
You're only meant to have them face the opposite wall they're facing.
Can they still swivel all the way though?
You can try.
Oh shit! Fuck! I rolled. I got a 10 on strength. I guess I fucked up my shoulder or some shit.
Okay, so you swivel the head, and it turns back, but your finger gets caught, like, in between the grooves, and you kind of, like, pinch it and rip a little bit of skin off.
Ugh. He turns into the correct direction. Yeah, I deserve that. Ugh. I see everybody's walking away, by the way. I'm like behind the group at this point.
Zal hasn't moved.
Yeah, I know, but the rest of y'all have.
I just moved down here.
Jira just really likes having friends. It doesn't matter who they are, apparently.
Alright, we should talk tactics.
Okay. I sit in the back. So does Munn. Everybody else in front. Yes.
You're made of fucking fire. What are you afraid of?
Death? Clearly. I think death is universal, no matter who it is.
Yes, flames can be snuffed.
Poor boy. He's the only one who, if he dies, won't get fucked up.
You have that explosion expert here, right? Kind of like jabs.
Oh my god. Is this revenge for the Munn puns?
Yes.
Who's to say? Who's to say, right?
Yeah. And God hardens Pharaoh's heart again. I can see what that really means. It's just pissing him off.
From what you said, it was really only when that one missed that it would hurt people.
Yeah, just when it misses. But it turns out that when you're a giant freaking lizard, that your judgment isn't all that clear.
That makes sense.
What are we heading next to?
Does anyone give my character a sidelong look at saying that it makes sense that lizards can't judge things?
Not really. I think I was very concretely in that belief.
Okay, because you did see that his head is a toad.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
I'm trying to see if Assad is smart enough to recognize the difference between toads and lizards.
I feel like that's a normal thing for people to know.
The real question is, there's only one. There's supposed to be 4 statues, and we found 3 of them. The last one should be in a corridor that's just past the Wraith. But I'm curious if we can go around it by going down this corridor and heading north rather than taking the taking the corner and going south.
Oh shit. Well, here's the thing. Also, Zal, we never actually activated the statue where the trap over here is, and he like gestures to where they were just at.
Good point. Does anyone know Mage Hand? Do I know Mage Hand?
Yeah, Zal, please, can you remember what spells you know?
I do
Spell
know
magic
Mage
would be
Hand.
great every once in a while. Do you know it today?
It's a cantrip, Assad.
I don't know the intricacies of magic, Zal.
Also, I need to know who all in the group is wearing like metal armor.
Lamlar's not metal.
A chain shirt counts.
Saul wears Mithril.
I am wearing chainmail.
Mm.
Wait, why?
Just asking for a
Oh,
friend.
it's because of a spell that I have.
I don't think he has a. I think he's gonna keep that to himself, the bastard.
I think he's
Oh,
gonna
man, he's
cast
gonna kill him.
metal. Well, at the
Yeah,
time
he's
that
gonna
he
kill me.
betrays us.
But he's gonna look down at Zal and just kind of.
You might have put a spell on your armor.
Put a spell on you.
What spell?
Basically, if you go down, you'll keep fighting.
You want to elaborate? Because it sounds like you're gonna turn him into a zombie.
Nah, if I was gonna turn him into a zombie, then he'd have to already be dead. I don't do the animating dead very often.
Now, it's quite
Oh,
easy
great.
with the right ingredients.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
I
is
turned them
100%
into
the case.
fire.
Or with the power of a gun on your side. That does help too.
Fire.
Although, I gotta say, your science stuff is pretty useful.
Due to other things that happen when I go down, I'd prefer not to be made into a target anyway.
Munn is single-handedly gonna make Assad anti-vax.
Alright, how about you, fire guy?
What about me?
May I cast a spell
Oh.
on your armor that'll keep you fighting even if you go down?
More like how? cast a spell on you.
Sure. Go ahead.
He casts a spell, touching Jiro's armor.
Alright. Now, if you go down in the next, 11 days, your armor is going to keep fighting.
My armor,
Yes.
not me.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you say 11 days?
It's a really useful spell.
God, I didn't know spells could even last that long.
Now, he will likely be sore after we get him to come to, because the armor doesn't exactly care about what's inside of it.
Well, okay, that sounds like shitty armor, not gonna lie.
I mean, it's just a chain shirt.
Alright. Okay, so,
It's more than just a chain shirt.
hey my friend, we didn't get your name. What is it?
You may call me Core.
Ah, yes. What's the little homunculus's name here? Or does he not have a name?
I don't know, I've just been calling him little guy.
Hummy.
Hummy. That sounds horrible.
Yes.
Kind of like he kind of looks
Hummer.
like you, like not
Hummus.
wanting to share any information with you. He's like kind of glowering at you. It's like
Hummer.
you can
Hummer's not a bad
call-
name, actually. Sounds cool.
You can call him Aki.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Good name for the little guy. So, you said there's a statue over by where y'all got trapped in a box.
Yeah, so it's over here. Not really sure exactly how we're gonna get past it. That was where I was gonna move. Fuck off.
Is it magic?
Yeah, it's 100% magic.
It's a haunt.
I mean, if we can figure out, maybe, some sort of mental trauma it's been through, we can probably get past it.
Can it be dispelled?
Magic people. I have no idea. I think that y'all said no.
I don't think so.
No, it's like Wall of Force. So you
that
would
can be
need...
dispelled.
No, it cannot be dispelled. Wall of Force is immune to dispel magic. You would need a disintegration spell.
To be fair, I've never gone up against a wall of force.
You need greater dispel.
Let's try something here.
Hold on, let me
Okay.
try something. And I walk to, here where
Don't
I
get
should
too
be
close.
safe. And I attempt to mage hand the head.
How far is that range?
Let me double check.
If I remember right, it's 25 plus 5 per level.
That was pretty far.
It goes into the wall and out the other side.
That's typically not.
You're
So-
in the max range, right?
So, yeah, the range is 25 feet plus up to 5 feet for every 2 levels. But I will note that it can only move an unattended non-magical object weighing up to 5 pounds.
Okay.
That could reasonably turn the head. I don't think they weigh more than 5 pounds.
It can be used to open a door, so...
They weigh 5.1 pounds.
Oh shit! It's
Not
too
this bullshit.
Here's the thing,
heavy.
you're not picking it up, you're just twisting
I
it.
mean, arguably, if I'm not lifting it or moving it, I can't do shit about it.
How dexterous are mage hands, anyways?
You
It
technically
depends
can't...
on your DM in the end.
Yeah,
It does?
you need a specific
Huh.
skill to be able to mage hand to pick locks. For instance, you need range ledger main.
Yeah, your mage hand
But
doesn't
you
have a
can
thumbs.
open doors with regular mage hand.
Hey, I have a kind of an NC-17 question.
Yes,
If you
you
use
can
mage hand
technically do
on
that.
your... Okay. Would
Oh,
it
we
feel
talking ghost
like
hands?
someone else? Sure. Would it feel like someone else, or would it feel like you?
You can make it feel however you want to make it feel.
Oh,
The awkward
God.
thing is
Never-
that it takes a whole move
It was really
action to be
awkward.
able to use it.
It requires too much concentration to enjoy the process, so it wouldn't work.
I mean, if you're not concentrating while you're doing it, then it's not worth doing.
So wait, it is a spell that requires concentration, so as soon as you start, it just ends. It's like, sorry, make a concentration check.
Okay, I will allow that to happen. I will allow you, John, to masturbate with
What the
mage
fuck?
hand,
Hold
but I will
on.
not let
Hold
you turn
on.
the head. I can
You
only
can't
I
turn the
thought
head.
you
it's not
just
worth
said
it.
you'd allow.
I can only agree on one thing, okay? And then one
Can we
or the
revoke
other.
my thing? Can we revoke my thing then? I feel like my thing isn't important.
I thought these were the same thing. Masturbating, turning the head, it's the same thing.
Same principle, right?
How much damage does that thing do while it's active?
I mean, I don't have a numerical value for it. I can just say a shit ton.
Okay, I'll let y'all do it, only because I enjoyed that joke. I'm gonna give it one point.
Amazing.
I enjoyed that joke.
What about me? I set it up.
The punchline is where it comes, John. You need the punchline.
Oh, the climax is what's important, not the
Somehow
setup.
I still had a point, so can I just give John one of my points for his use then? Are David points transferable?
You can do whatever you want with David points. You can even give one to me if you like.
It looks
Please
like you
no.
already have 2.
Yeah, that's too many. Why did we allow this?
Well, I
don't know
think we
where-
ruled that we were allowed to just give David points from the supply.
You will have to, John. Will have
Why
to
did we?
steal one of your David points?
We really shouldn't be allowed to give God a loaded gun.
Well, listen, I think that God could just make their own loaded gun if they want to, so I think giving God a loaded gun is just a show of good faith.
That's true. There's nothing stopping David from fudging a roll, but I guess using a David point to fudge a roll is a little bit nicer.
So, tell me more about that wraith. Can they be hit with enchanted weapons?
They're ghosts.
Like incorporeal creatures, they should take lesser damage from anything enchanted. However, if your weapon is enchanted with Ghost Touch, you should be able to deal damage as if it were a physical being. It is a +1 weapon enhancement. I assume you have an Undivine Bond, or whatever it's called. A Profane Bond?
It's called a profane bond, yes.
Hell
But
yeah,
no,
that
I
fucking
am
sounds
checking
dope.
another thing about it. Grey Flame.
I don't know what that is.
An morally ambiguous flame, I presume.
Basically, it's an enchantment for weapons that requires you to be able to channel energy.
You see, I thought Grey Flame was what you called a very visibly queer old man.
Oh, I see what you're saying, because it's like a combination of old flame.
There
Now,
was supposed to be
get it?
the flaming and gray hair.
Oh, I guess there's that too.
Would you say that wraiths are good or evil?
Evil. I'm just guessing evil.
That's a question that I don't think has come up. We've never had anyone in our party who that'd be relevant for before.
I think that I'm just gonna say the thing like viciously assaulted me unprovoked.
And? You have any idea how much I've done that to people?
I mean, no offense, you work with Munn. Are you sure you're not evil?
I mean, I am, but not because I work with Munn. Munn's a decent guy.
Wait, you're like that's unrelated?
I mean, listen,
It's like-
I literally worship my god by torturing people sometimes.
I was considering that maybe the Wraith was neutral and asking on its baser nature.
Talking to Cora feels like talking to Jeff Bezos' assassin. Yeah, I am evil. I wouldn't, but for my own reasons, you know?
Sure, I work for a corrupt billionaire, soon to be trillionaire, who's literally ending the world.
I mean, if you think about it,
Arguably,
Laos is also
I'm-
somebody who's avoiding his taxes trying to end the world, so I guess you could compare him to Elon Musk if you really think about
And
it.
how dare he commit that horrible, horrible crime? There's nothing more worse than that. Avoiding taxes. How dare he?
I mean, if this was any country other than the US who spends an overwhelming amount of its tax dollars on a defense budget that we don't necessarily need, then yeah, I'd say that it's not appropriate to avoid taxes.
Literally, the entire reason that this is important is because with Grey Flame, if I channel energy, evil creatures are immune to the weapon's extra damage.
Zal, you got a high enough religion check on that, didn't you?
I mean, I don't know. My minimum religion check is 42.
So, Zal, you had a pretty high roll on your knowledge check, right?
I'd
it's a
argue,
46.
yeah.
That's loud.
This is distinctly in question for are wraiths good, evil, or neutral?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we rolled for this already, though, because it's like,
I mean, you knew that it was a wraith, so by knowing it's a wraith, you know that they are evil creatures. Specifically, I guess, lawful evil? I don't know if that makes a big difference.
they're lawful evil. I don't suppose you can smite law, can you?
No, because then I'd be hitting myself.
I thought anti-paladins were chaotic evil, my bad. Also, why do we know the
that's
terms
understandable.
chaotic and lawful and good and... I guess good and evil makes sense. but knowing the alignment system feels delightfully metagamey.
I mean, I just said evil. I specify lawful evil for the players.
Yeah. Are any of you a cleric?
I am an oracle.
Can you channel energy? Positive energy.
Yes. Yeah.
Why did you extend that so much?
Yes.
I don't think he was asking to do it longer. I think he was just asking why you were doing it, period.
Yeah. Shut up, God.
Yes. Yes.
But no, how do character do oracles get channel energy?
Life oracles do if they take a specific thing.
Is Jira a life oracle?
No.
Probably flames if I had to guess.
The spell
Yes.
positive pulse does not count as channeling energy.
Actually,
No.
does it not?
Not for the purposes of Grey Flame.
It's not because it doesn't do damaging effect or healing effects.
Okay, yes, it's positive energy, but it's not channeling. That makes sense.
Yes.
Weird that those are. I guess it makes sense those aren't the same thing.
Oh, it's a fiendish boon, not profane. It is a profane bonus.
So what's going on? What's happening? What are we doing?
I think we're gonna go stop the. We're gonna go try to go past the wraith.
Well, we
I
already
mean-
got 2 heads turned.
I would vote to see if we can avoid the wraith entirely. But first, I think we should turn this statue here because I believe it's entirely safe to walk up through here.
You first.
Yeah, I'll risk this one. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna walk this side because I know that the wraith was on the other.
All right, along the way there, I am going to utilize my fiend. I am going to have my fiendish boon ready to cause my weapon to have an extra +1 and be anarchic.
I don't know what you just called me, but I'll accept it. Munn is gonna stand back. He's gonna stand in the corner down here. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah, keep doing the good job.
Good
Oh,
job.
no.
Good job. Good job, everybody.
I don't like where this is
Pound
going.
the back. Good
No, the way he says that makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
I thought that Assad was going to be doing this one.
Oh, I mean, Core was good to do it.
Oh my god, I am both hating and loving this Pikachu Raichu dynamic that we've just like bumping into each other, bursting forward. I'm going to turn the head.
Gross, man.
Okay, the head turn.
Alright, that's 3 down. 1 more to go.
Alright, so we know if we walk down this corridor, we'll get attacked. So let's see if we don't get attacked if we walk around.
I can see it shifting around in the shadows.
How dare you? How dare you? Look away. Don't look into the
I
shadows.
mean, you're the one who's like clipping it
Don't
through.
look into the shadows. How dare you?
I mean, that's
The
because
shadows are looking at me, David. It's appropriate for me to look back.
David can't see the fog of war, so he doesn't know when he clips out of it. Oh no.
I see what it's doing.
What is... Oh my god, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
It's like patrolling around like a fucking automaton. Alright, gripping against this wall that I know has invisible tentacles on the other end.
Wait, shouldn't we clear out the big boss before we do this?
What? What big boss? Are you talking about the old,
If you turn all the angel statues, you only have so much time before the button is undone.
Correct.
Was that really a rule? I do not remember that rule.
Yes, we have about a minute after we turn the last head.
Okay, but the other 3 heads are fine.
I believe so?
Pulls out what looks like a pair of glasses and hands them to Assad. Since you're going to be on the front lines with me...
I want to make sure there's not a misunderstanding here. Is you have X amount of minutes to go down the stairs once the button has been pushed.
Listen, Core's stupid.
Nah, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that part.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your intelligence?
8.
How dare you call yourself fucking stupid? You're just 1 intelligence score below me.
Now, Core is handing Assad what looks like a pair of glasses.
Okay, Assad already has glasses on. What do these do?
These let you see invisible things. I got them because, well, mine line of work, seeing invisible things more than 10 minutes a day is useful.
Ah, yes. He puts away the dark vision ones. He's like, these are probably more useful.
Hold on.
You can't see
Honestly,
actually-
the dark vision ones probably weren't used. I'm just kidding. He didn't wear them.
Do you have low light vision?
Excuse me?
Do you have low light vision?
Me?
Yeah.
I had the... Weren't they dark vision glasses?
Dark vision helps you see. Yeah. But do you have low light vision? Everyone has.
I'm a human.
I just want to make sure.
Do humans
The
just
humans
have
don't.
low
I'm
light
gonna
vision
activate my
naturally?
mnemonic esoterra again and cast.
I don't know. There might be a range, your low light vision range.
Alright, so Assad, here's my idea. You look into that room and see what the fuck it is.
What if I just cast a spell like this and I cast invisibility purge because that's still my my esoterra.
Now, quick thing, can that pass through walls?
I think you typically rule that it would not. I think spheres are blocked by walls.
Do we want to come up here first?
Well, it's centered on me and it follows me.
Ah, yes, I see.
Okay, here's the thing. From what you have said, you are very,
Smart.
prone to being
Core?
damaged.
Core.
Corone.
It's a no. He's not an adorable dog. The thing is that Zal creates a sphere around himself. Zal doesn't have to be at the front. He can be in the center. We just have to go
Yes, but it
around
would be
him.
nice to know what we're fighting.
If we were in
before
front of
we
him,
get in there.
and he like moves
I
in front of
mean,
him,
I have
we'd
the
still
best
be able
chance
to
of
see.
identifying it.
Look, I'm just going to step a little bit closer this way. Zal will enter the room, and he will see what it is. And Assad is not looking back, and we dramatically see what's behind him. What is it?
I mean, Cora's casting see invisibility.
Alright, yeah, so
my God.
this
Redundancy.
whole room gets covered in the thing because it's a range of 55 feet from me.
55 feet?
If anybody ever wants to animate this scene, give it like the world effect from JoJo.
It's 5 feet per caster level.
It's 56 feet away. I don't know how many times I could do a joke like that.
This room is
You can keep
45
doing it
feet
and it'll never be
wide.
funny.
I mean, here's the thing. Core will have come into and he just
I guess
looks at the
50 feet.
legs. That's not a lizard man.
No, there were two of them in the same body and they shifted.
That makes no sense.
That makes Oh my God. Okay.
What part of this area has made sense to you so far?
Wait, hold on. How does that not make sense? Munn creates like monstrosities.
I have yet to see that
Like,
man make a
defy-
monstrosity.
Oh, okay, I thought that
I
he
have
just
yet
kind
to
of
make
shared that
any
with his
such
friends.
thing. What kind of claims are you throwing at me?
The flesh homunculi, I believe. The ones that nearly killed them. And me.
Oh, those are basically just little robots.
Those are constructs. No monsters. Just because they nearly kill you for your inability to fight them does not make them monsters.
Listen, I'm sure you've figured out by now that I'm a psychic. Of course I have trouble dealing with constructs.
Wait, you're a psychic? Stay out of my head.
Too late.
What the fuck is...
Already on your head.
I don't think I've ever met a mind I didn't read.
Actually, you haven't read Core's mind.
Yet.
Well, that's fair. You were strong-willed enough to push it off. But I do know his intelligence score.
Yeah. He's not exactly the smartest. Actually, I think he might be the dumbest member of the group.
Wait, but
Okay,
since
outside
he
of
made the
those
one point.
save based on our rules, he should know that I attempted.
That's why he said... Wait.
I know you tried earlier, but stay out of my head.
Okay, so we turn the corner with Zal's ability active, purge invisibility.
Fuck this. I already am regretting this.
Why? What's the worst thing that can happen? So,
Ominous music plays.
TPK.
Why do I hear boss music?
Another one?
you don't have no boss music playing. What are you talking about? We haven't rolled for initiative yet.
I mean, I just hear boss music.
Okay, so we see. Okay, Zal, you turn. Wait, is Core actually moving all the way in there?
Yeah.
Like that? And Assad, you're going all the way in there like that too?
No, whoa. I'm going just as far as I'm at right now.
That's why. That's where you're at now. I want to
Yeah.
make sure on my thing you're right here. Is this correct?
Yeah, I'm right there.
Okay.
It's
So
gonna be,
Munn
like,
is
right
staying
here.
all the way at the very back. As you walk in, first thing you notice is Anya's body has been moved, and you see that there is like drag marks. You know, just her blood seeping from her lower half body. It leaves a trail with her body going to the back of the room, basically. And what you see is like so you see a creature, a large creature that has tendrils coming off its body in all directions, and it seems to be even made of tendrils, just tentacles basically, kind of writhing within each other, forming a body. Upon there, you see about 3 large tentacles sprout out from the front of this creature. You see that it also has 6 legs that are also form of just tentacles balled up together, basically. You see 3, but the thing is, you do see 3 large tentacles kind of protruding from the front of this creature, which open up to just giant mouths. They have no other facial features other than giant mouths and tongues sticking out. The best thing I could describe it is like, think of like a venom, I guess, like a carnage or venom in a sense. You do see the 3rd head actually has a face on there, almost like it's trying to copy Anya's face. But this is what you see.
Oh.
I don't like that at all.
Puppy.
A little bit bigger for you.
Huh.
You remember?
Toothy tentacle monster.
And that is
Puppy.
what you see in the background. You see that it's that face that you see on top. It's actually trying to mimic what you think is Anya's face. Or Anja's face.
Oh, that's just Baskerville.
Anja's face. But that is what you see. And right now, you see that it has its back towards y'all. It's like, you see that it's fidgeting with the lower remains of Anya's body.
Well, yes. Are we ready for just an ambush?
But do you know what the thing is?
I mean, I suppose I could roll. I mean, that's not in character. Hold on. I guess I could roll.
Was that in character? You repeated yourself.
No. That's in character for me, but I don't know what I need to roll for it. I guess they're all the same. I've leveled up all my knowledge checks equally, so I can just roll a knowledge check and say it was one of the other ones.
Like the appropriate one.
Yeah.
I can get you the exact one, because if it's like, well, I'm pretty sure you'll get the +4 bonus because you've read the Chains of Night.
But I think I have a good spell to open this with.
That's what I'm looking at.
And what I'm suggesting is casting Black Tentacles again.
Okay, so this creature.
Oh, I was going to go for
so
Agonizing Rebuke.
This will be a aberration, so dungeoneering. So that's not going to change your roll, right?
Correct.
Ooh, I know dungeoneering.
I guess you also could have rolled it too, but it'll be a very.
That's pretty high for
That's actually
a
pretty high.
civilian.
What did you roll?
19.
19. No.
I know it's a
Yeah.
spooky
He rolled
monster.
he rolled a natural 18. so
Sadly, that's
pretty
not
good.
enough.
I rolled
It's
a
a spooky monster from another
47.
dimension.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're starting to get to the point where I don't think I just get all the information.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you were talking about Eldritch Horrors.
Well, it's gonna be easier for you because you already have a large bonus, and you've read the Chains of Night, which gives you a bonus for these, at least specifically these types of creatures. So, this is called a spawn of Yog-Sothoth. These creatures are, it's just like I said, they're kind of just like a swarming mass of just like tentacles in a sense.
A swarming
like,
mass of gross.
Basically, like I mentioned, just think of like a venom in a sense. At least movie venom, maybe. Some cool things about them, they do have some defensive ability. So they have a version of natural invisibility. It's a special version that can be undone with spells like Purge Invisibility. Typically, natural invisibility would not be able to be cancelled at all.
So I just got really lucky in choosing Invisibility Purge to deal with this.
Yes. Effects that remove visibility would not work on these on creatures with natural visibility. So, you luckily this creature did not have true natural visibility. It does hold a DR, which can only be surpassed by magic. It is resistant or immune to cold and fire, and resists sonic as well. It does have spell resistance.
I don't do any damn shit. Yeah.
But not mind affecting?
There's nothing against mind effect.
Oh
It
boy!
does
Oh no.
Does
But
it
does
bleed?
have spell. It does have spell resistance.
Okay, yeah, that'll be a pain. I don't
It does have
have.
spell resistance.
Question:
have-
does it bleed?
There's nothing on here that says it doesn't bleed.
Tell me.
Do you bleed?
Some stuff it has. Let's see. You got the visibility. So one thing it does have a dangerous touch attack. So if it bites you or gets in, or it's able to grab you through its tentacles, it will start to do Constitution drain.
I think we remember that.
Yeah, I firmly remember that, or at least my body does.
And I think that is the biggest. I think that's mostly all the information.
Alright, so my main damaging spell does require spell resistance. Slow also allows for spell resistance. Does Glue Seal require spell resistance rolls? It does not.
Okay, so everything I do that has to do with fire is immune. It's immune to. So
We roll for initiative, but at the same time, I need you to roll for stealth. It is difficult terrain, so I think that is a minus to your stealth.
okay. Let's subtract stuff.
Well, it doesn't matter what anybody. Oh my god!
Haha, you suckers, I'm better at stealth than all of
Lord
you.
Almighty.
Zal's the
say I'm-
champion of stealth!
I will say I am
really?
setting my weapon up for speed.
Every single one of
Oh,
us.
you also
Single
said
digits.
initiative, right? Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
I am extremely happy this is not a campaign that involves us to like stealthily invade, like break into a castle or something.
I probably would have built a character meant for stealth at that point.
I'm in full heavy armor. Are you really surprised that I'm not stealthy?
To be fair, I'm not. This is Jira, not Nassau.
Well, rip our surprise round, but like, it could be worse.
So as you all walk in, every single one of y'all just kicks a stone somehow as you walk in.
Yeah, but I kicked the smallest stone, right? I rolled 2. I rolled a 6 stealth, which is higher than everyone else.
Yes, you kick the smallest stone
Yes!
of them all. And as that happens, you see the creature kind of just like slowly turn and face ya. As in the background, you hear Munn say, "Hey, so what did y'all see in there?"
Lots of tentacles.
I'm a freaking cast darkness on Munn.
That wouldn't help.
Come here, let me cast blindness on you real quick.
Lots of tentacles. You probably don't want to come in here.
That's why I'm in the back. Y'all do a good job at killing tentacles, from what I saw.
Hey, you should go that way. You know, there's a wraith that way.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Send
divide
the
and
Vanguard
conquer.
back to try and fight a wraith.
No, Jira. Why would I walk down there when I said I wouldn't fight? That's kind of a dumb suggestion, Jira.
No, I'm just saying that if you are.
The point is, I want to stay alive. Why would I run down there?
Science. Have you ever seen a wraith before?
Yes, I have plenty of them.
Oh, well then, okay, I have nothing for you.
There's no advancement in science to do with them.
Yeah. He,
Clearly nobody's watched Ghostbusters.
yesterday he was telling me about this fungus critter that he had dissected.
How can you dissect a fungus?
The Migo.
Wait, why are we talking? This thing can see
Yeah,
us,
hold
we're in
on.
danger.
I know talking's a free action, but like...
This is a lot of freedom
Anyway.
that even I think it's too much.
Gonna go work at killing this thing now, Mac.
I think typically you're only allowed to take a specific free action once per turn.
That was your free action, is talking out loud.
You get as many free actions as you want, they just have to be different free actions, right?
Within reason. But yeah, I think
Look, you can be one of those DMs who gives people like 1 or 2 free actions a turn, like a Western comic book, or you can overload them with as many free actions as you want and just make it a fucking manga.
I mean, the game doesn't typically give players a whole lot of free actions, although I'm excited because my backup character can stand up from prone as a free action.
okay.
I can do this all day.
Okay, so because this is a moment where we will be entering battle, Sadly, we don't have any time to actually go into battle here, so this is where we end today. So starting on our next session, we'll have the rematch of the century, I guess.
Bing, bing, bing.
How many people is this creature gonna kill before it dies in this round?
Hey, you know what'd be funny? It would be funny. What if it kills Don's new character?
No.
That would be fucking hilarious.
This is the arc where Don basically plays as an original D&D player, just coming up with new characters and introducing the
At that
dungeon.
point, can Don just play Munn? We've already established his character. He's annoying and passive aggressive.
I mean, well, yes, I can absolutely do that. I don't want to be Munn. I've already been an alchemist.
To be fair, I don't think anybody wants to be Munn. Not even Munn.
I think Munn is the only one that wants to be Munn. He did create 3 of himself, so
Yeah, so that they could have the job of being him. So he
Yeah,
didn't
because he
have
doesn't
to.
want it anymore.
Oh, before we finish up, Cora's just gonna, hey Munn, scream if something attacks you.
Other than
Oh, no,
your
Munn is in danger.
self-loathing.
We have to put him down.
I was attacked emotionally by Jira.
Jira, stop talking mean at Munn.
You see,
Jira's
I can't
been nothing
help
but
it. I'm a
nice.
mean
my
person.
immediate response was other than your self-loathing.
Oh, that hits deep. That hits deep. I'm out. Munn out.
Munn just teleports out, and it's just like,
He could have done this at any
I don't
point.
need this shit. I don't need this shit. I'm out.
Oh no, if Munn were to teleport out, Cor would be so pissed at Munn.
Yeah.
Just,
How come he gets to leave,
you
but
could
Cord
have
does?
fucking vanished at any fucking time, and you sat there telling me fucking skin jokes all day?
You never asked.
Oh, you just turned invisible. Never fucking mind.
This is where the timeline deviates, y'all.